your guys' first grandchild was Diana. Your first grandson was Philip, right?
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
What about Philip?
It was exciting to know that they had a boy. You know, that's probably their plans. You know, a girl and a boy.
We went to Denver. I still go to Denver. I wasn't sick, so the altitude didn't bother me. So when we went there, we saw Diana and we saw Philip. So yes,
I think Philip's middle name is Alvin, right?
after the grandfather on the other side.
The grandfather's side.
And when I went there, I said, I'm going to walk Diana. I can't walk the little boy. He was just a baby. He said, let's you and I walk. I said, no. I'm here with her all the time. You take her around the block. So I walked.
And Christine baptized Diana. She was the godmother for Diana. Did you know that?
Oh. How about Jennifer? Do you remember?
Jennifer was born after Amber, and they were living in Winnemucca. We went there. I think the brother was Michael. Also.
She spaced her children at least 2-3 years apart, if you noticed. Barbara did. She didn't have the close like I did, but she had 7.
Or that?
No, 7.
No, 7 children.
I thought it was 1.
No. You know, all the time when they come to see us, they used to bring other Mormon kids with them. That is their style. And when other Mormons go visit somewhere else, they take some of other Mormons so they get to see the world.
That's nice.
And the idea of helping other families with their children.
Are there any grandkids that you were around for when they were born? That you saw right away?
No.
Yes. I saw Roseanne
Oh, yeah.
when her mother had
And my
Roseanne.
angel, I was there when he was born.
And she came up and she said, Mother, this is my Rosie. And I said, she's got to be the most wonderful baby because to me, her legs, all I could see was these long legs. And I said to her, she's going to be tall. So you see, Grandma has always had this tall, right? So the first thing I noticed, Roseanne was tall. And then when Angelo was born, we were so excited because he was also a very thin, tall boy. And he reminded us of Gary. And to this day, I think I always call him, I say Gary, and I...
You do?
Oh yes, I have many times called Angelo Gary. And he reminds me of Gary. His mannerism is very similar to what Gary was. Such a gentleman, always a good, calm attitude. In fact, now that he was telling us to be calm, take it easy, and don't rush, and all that, that is the way Gary was. Don't growl me, he said, when things got a little bit
Uncle Gary?
confused, he'd say, don't growl me to the rest of us, you know. And we used to think that was the funniest saying. Another thing, when the detail that I talk about that I remember in my own life, all the details of things, my Gary would say to the other members of his family, now this is Ketchup. This is the name of the company that has it. And he'd go on and on and on. And meanwhile, the person that would ask for, pass the ketchup, please. They finally get impatient with him and says, let me have that ketchup, please. Don't be telling me about what company it's from, what all the detail, right?
How about Alexis? Were you in town when she was born?
Yes, we also saw Alexis right away.
And you saw
And
Jordan?
Aaron, Jordan, and
Julie?
right away.
But the other grandkids were out of town.
Most of them
They were born out of
yes,
town?
Earls were out of town, and so were Garrett's.
How about your first great-grandchild? Do you remember when you heard about your first great-grandchild?
Diana told us she was going to have a baby. And
We weren't there, they were in Colorado. Now, your grandma used to fly. About that time, I got sick and I couldn't go to a high altitude. But your grandma could, and she flew almost every year to see her family and our children, our grandchildren. But I couldn't go.
And I went to see Diana's little boy. And then, of course, she has 3 children now, 2 sons and a little girl. So they are the 3 first of all our
how about Philip then?
And then Philip, of course, I went one year to visit, and they were attending. He was attending college, and he came over with this young lady and says, "Grandma, this is my friend Tiffany." I said, "She goes to college with me." And I said, "Well, how nice, you know?" And we had her over and had dinner. And before I knew it, I left home. I left to go back home, and I heard that they were engaged and they were going to be married. So it wasn't just a casual friend. He said, "Grandma, this is a girl I met at college." Okay, he made it sound like it was just a friend, you know.
And how about Amber's kids?
Amber's children. She comes over and visits after practically each one of the children herself. So we've managed to see them when they're newly born. And she has 4 daughters.
We attended her wedding in Cedar City.
We did attend her wedding, and it had to be one of the most beautiful brides that I had seen in a long time. And and then when I saw her husband to be, I said, "Oh, I just know he's going to be a wonderful man to that family," and he is. What is it? Alfonso? Now Alfonso is named. When I heard the name, my brother George's first name is George, and then the middle name is Alfonso. So I thought of my brother George when I heard, and that's how I managed to remember Amber's husband's first name.
Amber for years and years and years. And he was just a boy in the neighborhood that's come play with him. And one day he started growing up. He says, "You know, Amber, you're about age to get married." He said, "Oh, you think so?" He said, "Oh, I'm no hurry." He said, "Well, I am."
He had a crush on
He
her.
says, "I have liked it for 7, 8 years." He said, "Well, I didn't know that. But know it now. What are we going to do about it?" He said, "Let me think about it." In about a week or two, he says, "I'm going to marry you."
Why don't you tell us about each grandkid, something about each grandkid, starting with Diana, that you remember when they were younger or from now?
She traveled with us on the plane from Denver to Las Vegas, and then to Lorraine and Christina were also on the plane with us. And we got acquainted with her, and she stayed with Lorraine one summer before she was married or any of that. She liked to be here in Las Vegas. And then she went back and started working at McDonald's or one of those fast food store. And then I heard she was going to go to college. And before they went to college, she decided to get married. Now, Diana, Amber, talk about Amber, Jennifer and Amber used to clash a lot when they were children. And we visit one week to the park, and for some reason Amber starts to run through the park and was going to try to get on those little rides, little horse they call it, and Jennifer wanted to get on it too. So Jennifer grabs Amber from the back of the head, and she wouldn't let go. And I got over there, and Jennifer was down on the horse, and I went like that, you know. And Barbara was way behind, see? And she gets out front of me, and Barbara gives me the dirtiest look. Didn't say anything, but at least she let go of the hair and the shoulder. And Jennifer bit Amber on the shoulder. And I was afraid she was going to get, dysentery or whatever they call it. So Barbara didn't say anything to me. She goes home, and at one time she tells Earl, "I wish you would tell your mother and dad not to interfere with the way I'm raising my children."
Mm-hmm.
So later that evening, Earl said to me, "Mom, what happened at the park?" And I said, "Well, Earl, your 2 little girls got into a problem, and I was right there in reach of the bottom, because I used to spank my children when they, and I said, and I thought that that was a very unusual thing to bite the shoulder of the other one, put her teeth right into the shoulder. So I thought in order to let Jennifer release her shoulder, I I gave her a swat on her butt. And Earl was kind of grinned, because Earl always had such a good sense of humor. And he grinned and he said, well, Mom, please try not to say anything about the children, because Barbara didn't like us. All right?
How about another grandkid?
Michael.
Yes, Michael.
Now, he was always so cute. And they told us that he decided one day he was old enough to go to school. Jennifer and him were going to school, and why not him? So he packs his lunch, and he went to school, and sits there in that one room that he wanted to be in, and his mom and dad are looking for him. Where's Michael? Finally it dawned on him, I bet he's at the school. So they go over to get him, all right? And then Stephen, I understand, was very, very active in the sense of kind of a roughie, you know, like he'd get on that tumbling thing, you know, what they call it. And he'd really have fun on that. Sometimes he'd get hurt.
He broke his
And
leg.
I think he broke his leg or his arm playing on that, okay?
How about Melanie?
Melanie was a very interesting little girl in the sense that she had a certain instrument that she would play, and I still couldn't remember the name of the instrument that she played. It was set on her lap or something. And she'd play a tune for us every time we'd go in. And then she had a lot of interesting things that she would say and read. She read a lot. And she's one of these A students, I call her. I've never seen a report card that I wouldn't doubt that she excels in everything she does.
And Megan.
Megan, that's an interesting little girl too, in the sense that she's not a girl type. She's more like a little tall, just her little look and her haircuts and the way she dresses. And she rather reminds me of what probably was like Loretta, getting on trees and trying to do the things that boys like to do.
And how about Jordan?
Now Jordan, he was a good little kid until Julie came, and then he realized that he was no longer the big cheese, you know, and he had to share with Julie, right?
And how about Julie?
Well, of course, we all thought that little head of hair, those curls and all this and that, and she had to be the most adorable child. And we did overdo it probably, fussing so much over Julie. And so one day I said to Roy, please, let's not do that. It's so obvious that we're crazy about this little girl.
And how about Alexis?
Now that is a child to me that is not only interesting but different from all of the others. And I admire that in her, but I think sometimes it's questionable as to how much of a difference she's getting into on her own. She's always been ahead of herself, I think.
And how about Aaron?
Now, Aaron and I have that in common because he likes to walk with me, and he would love to go to the park with me. And we played baseball, and I could see that he had that wonderful talent of playing baseball. I pictured him that he would be in a big league someday.
Little Aaron at the house one day, and he was playing with Grandma, and Grandma got up and left. I said, Aaron, who do you like the most, Grandma or Grandpa? He said, Grandma. I said, no, you think about it now. I'm your grandpa and I'm asking you, do you think, I figured he would say me. And he says, okay. So he stopped and looked at me and he said, did I tell you now? I said, yes. And I smiled, thinking he would say me. He says, Grandma. I says, why would you say Grandma? He said, because she plays for me, you don't.
It takes a while.
And how about Jonathan?
We don't really know Jonathan that well, that's true.
But I just recently got to know Jonathan. He likes music, and he also liked me very well to the point that, Grandma, do you like my music? Sing along with me and all this. And I thought, that is a wonderful thing.
And how about Angelo? What do you remember when Angelo was younger?
When I buy him that cute little car. I don't know what
Tonka truck?
right up front of Viking there in our little house. He would ride that and like a cab driver, he would make all the curves and all these things in his little car in spite of all the other children playing around him. You know, and he was so good with that car when he would drive it. And he loved it. He loved it.
And how about me? Do you remember anything about Roseanne when I was little?
First of all, I remember when you were sitting in the kitchen and I'm, babysitting, and Roy was out in the garage for some reason or other, and I said, I would look to my left, and my Rose was standing up as big as you please and taking her steps.
Your first steps.
And I got so excited because I didn't want to frighten you. And I said, Roy, come in, come in. Look, my Rosie's walking. And you walked all the way out to the front yard. I opened the door, and my girlfriend saw you, and she had a child the same age as you. And she said, well, why didn't you tell me that Roseanne was my baby? I said, oh, she's been walking
Yeah, for a while.
for a while. And she says, oh, she walked sooner than my daughter.
So, did we include every single grandkid that you have? That's all of them.
Megan, we went to visit them one day, and it was getting too cold. I said, we're going to have to leave. So we gave them some furniture, and her mama says, kiss your grandparents goodbye. I made it a habit of mine never to kiss my children or grandchildren except their hands or their arms or on the side of the head. And I said, do I have to kiss him? I said, no, just a hug will do. And she said, no, I'm going to give you both.
Aww.
So I turned my face and she kissed me in my face. And